I'm trying to paint so hard. Yo, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing good. Cursed head pat. Your cursed being? Oh yeah. Alright, let's get shit done, boys. Actually, maybe I can just draw it on top. I don't... Yeah, I should be able to. No, let's actually do it. Oh wait, I have this shit. Wait, why can't I say YouTube? Do you by chance have any courses for box modeling you have? Or do you have a one you would recommend? Dude, I have like a bunch of videos on my YouTube that you can like check out. It's not direct courses, but I mean, some people swear by it and say that like it was like one of the greatest videos and like tutorials that they found to like model stuff. I have like some for like hair and then some for face. And then another thing is like you can literally watch my streams, dude. Like I do everything on streams. Like if you want any guides or tutorials or whatever, I mean streams I do everything on stream. You can literally watch the whole process of model creation on stream. So like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for something like somebody literally like chewing that information for you, sure, I don't do that. I'll say that right, like straight up. But you don't really need it either. You know, you really don't need somebody like chewing information for you, right? And then regurgitating for you and whatnot. Like, one of the biggest things about 3D modeling that you have to learn if you want to learn 3D modeling is you have to learn how to problem solve, basically. It's all about problem solving. I was like the live show as well. I did. Why is my YouTube not showing up in my... I mean, it's showing up on stream, so that's fine, I guess. Is it like Stream Elements just like shitting itself and not letting me log in the first stream? Yeah, I see like a bunch of YouTube subs and stuff, but I don't know, it's not showing me YouTube channel. Oh well, I'll just separate for myself so I can... There we go. I can read YouTube. Sure. Oh, Sopio is YouTube. Sorry. I literally didn't see YouTube chat at all because it was not showing up in my multi-chat window. Now I see everything. To do this and that when it comes to modeling and whatnot. Some people do things this and that way. Well, the thing is like he's asking me, right? So clearly he wants to know how I do things and learn from me specifically. The thing is, like, you'd be surprised how many people actually learned how to model from my streams and then went on and became like very popular 3D modelers themselves, basically. Because the thing is, like, there was like a way of doing 3D models, and most of it was like box modeling, which is like basically you create a box. You create like a dog shit box cube, and then you try to like do like dumb shit like manipulations like this, or like you try to like make it look like a face and like some other dog shit, basically, right? So there was only that type of method, right? But there was like no clear method for like everything. And like I myself have sort of like streamlined that process. Yeah, I streamlined that process for myself, and I sort of taught myself how to do that throughout the years. Because, like, I used to make faces very flat, by the way. For example, like, the line that goes like this, I used to make it very flat. But then, like, over time, I worked on that idea, and then I made the faces not as flat. I actually gave them chins, like proper chins, but still try to like keep it within the anime style, basically, right? So like, while there are people that are doing things a certain way, but I just don't want to say their names on stream, dude. I swear to God, but like I can tell you at least like dozen names that like learned how to model from my streams, like straight up. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do a... Oh. Oh. Your hair modeling style is great. Yeah. I mean, like I said, like it's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's a way to do it, right? And it's like straightforward and it's easy to understand, more or less. And at the end of the day, really, like, I really don't give a shit whether if you're going to learn from my streams or somebody else's streams or videos or not. I really don't care. Like, I'm being honest. I genuinely do not give a shit whether you're gonna learn from my stuff or not. Because it's not for me, it's for you. Like, it is 100% for you, right? You're trying to learn some skill, you're trying to get better at something, good. That's for you, that's not for me. Right? Oh, I wanna do like one more. So yeah. Like, I don't know, like people go and say like, oh, I do this because I do this for the community and I wanna spread the love and like teach people the ways of doing. Like, I don't think that way. I really don't. I don't think that my way is the only way of doing things the way it is, right? If you wanna learn from it, that's fine, right? And again, you're not learning for me, you're learning for yourself. I'm not benefiting from this whatsoever. Aperisti. I don't know, maybe, you know, the thing is, the funny part is me being that way is maybe even hurting me to a certain extent, right? Because, especially with Americans, right? Like, being nice is a greater virtue, basically, right? Being nice and, like, you know, like, always, like, you know, like, just be fake positive and shit like that is the greatest virtue with Americans. But I hate that. I really fucking hate the fakeness, basically, right? But that's like, that has to do with like the tiny bit of autism that I have. I fucking hate disingenuous fake fucking people, and I can't do it myself. I just cannot fucking do that shit myself. Like, I'm literally gonna fucking throw up if I did that shit myself. Like, actually. I really do fucking hate that shit. Beep 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 I think I need like one more right here. I become more strict over time, so I get why people do that. So I don't feel like I'm bothering anyone. Well, I'm not in a position, right, to like bother anyone. You're coming to me, so I don't have to be nice. Well, I don't have to be mean either. It's not like I'm being mean on purpose or anything like that, right? You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer you. As long as you're not questioning me, right? Like, I really fucking hate this shit, dude. You have no idea how much it bothers me. And I wonder if it does... Look, like, I say like I'm autistic and shit, right? But like, I'm not really autistic. But like, I have like certain... like, how do I say this? Like, triggers, basically. There are things that trigger me, like, a lot. And I genuinely try to like usually understand why things piss me off, right? I genuinely do. I literally sit with my wife sometimes and I'm like this pisses me off. And we're both like sort of like lightly into psychology, so we do try to like understand ourselves and each other, right? Like why would this be happening, and like what could be the trigger for it? Because there has been a lot of things, honestly, where like I was inadequately like angry or something like about it, but then once I figured it out, I become more calm, I get less angry about things like that, and so on basically, right? Like once you understand, at least for me, I don't know, once I understand like why things make me angry, they make me less angry, right? I mean, most of the stuff with like me being angry is just people's stupidity, to be honest, right? But even when it comes to people's stupidity, once I understand people's stupidity, it makes me less angry. Because sometimes people do things out of malice, sometimes people do things out of stupidity, sometimes people do things because they're fucking asshole pieces of shit and they're trying to lie to you. Mostly out of malice? No, I don't think so. I don't think people do things out of malice, actually. Well, not most of the time. Most of the time, I feel like people do things out of like stupidity, basically. Like actual genuine fucking stupidity. You would be surprised how fucking retarded people are. You have no fucking clue how retarded people actually are. It's actually insane. It's usually two things, actually. They're retarded and pride, basically. Especially Georgians, by the way, Sophia. Like, Georgians, and you know this better than I do, probably, right? Because I mean, I don't interact with a lot of Georgians usually, generally, but from what I interacted with, like, in the past, dude, is pride. Pride is, like, literally the killer of this nation. I'm not even joking. It's actually so fucking insanely bad in this country. But yeah, it's two of those things, by the way. People are extremely stupid and extremely prideful. It's two of those things. The more you understand, and another thing with like people being stupid is, the faster you're gonna understand that that's actually the case, the less angry you're gonna be at them. You see, like if somebody does something wrong, right? What's better to think? They did it out of malice, or they're just fucking retarded. Think about it. It's obviously better to think, like, this person did this because they're fucking retarded, right? And then it's not gonna make you as angry. That's it. You see, like, this person did this dumb thing because they're fucking retarded. That's it. There's no malice. There's no, like, any ulterior motive. Because to think that they did something out of malice means that you think that you are the center of the world in a way, right? Where this person did something bad specifically, it's because of you, right? And that's usually not the case. Usually that's not the case. I mean, sometimes it is, right? Sometimes it is. Oh yeah, Sophia, yesterday when I didn't know who you actually were, I just realized, you know how I understood it was you? Because you said like, like German Kassekuchen. God damn it. I just realized it. That's funny. Alright, we have this, we have this. Alright, let's paint actually. I wanna paint. Let's paint a little bit. Paint the face, the ears. Let's see how this comes out. I cannot take responsibility on that. Yeah, of course. You can't take responsibility on people's fucking stupidity, obviously. Yes. 100%. 100%. Okay, the only thing that I don't like here, I wish like this corner was not like this, but was more so like round. Because I actually want to make this inner lip dark. Like this one. Okay, how do I do this in this part? How to... Mr. Skull, what up, Mr. Skull? Make some people more angry? No, like once you realize people are stupid, you stop trying to make them responsible for their retarded actions or stupid actions, and yeah, you just tell yourself, hey, yeah, this person is just stupid, you know, like this person just doesn't have enough brain cells to like get the task done properly, and that's it. No longer angry. Do you use a subdivision just to see the flow of the mesh and bake the smoothness to a lower subversion? Or no, this is it. Like I don't use more than I need. I only use one subdivision level, and the final model is gonna basically look like this. Which this is not like a lot of poly count, by the way. This is the absolutely very normal amount of poly count. The problem is if I don't do this, then the model is gonna look very blocky like this, and this is bad. Straight up, this is fucking bad. So the way I model, right, specifically, right, and the density of polygons that I have on this model, right, or any model that I do, is based on my based on visual reference, right? Like I look at the model, I see that like I have these blocks, and I see that like it's smooth enough, right? And that's the visual reference that I have, and I know that this is enough, right? If I thought that I need more, I would do more. If I thought that I need less, I would do less. But usually, like my visual reference is based on like two things. It's I don't want to do obviously too high because that's just bad for weight painting, and it's hard to weight paint models like that. And the second thing is I don't want to make it too low where the character seems way too blocky, right? So this is too blocky for me. Even like if I turn this off, this is way too fucking blocky for me, right? But this is just fine. And like this is perfect actually. Anything more than this is too much. Like this is too much. You see, like I just upped the subdivision by 1. Here, I'm gonna show you the wireframe. This is like what I'm gonna get. And this is me upping by another 1. This is too much. I don't need this much. Does that make sense? Like this is way too much. This is way too much poly count. I don't need this at all. So yeah, like this is for me at the very least, this is perfect amount. This way the model doesn't look blocky, it doesn't look bad, it looks organic and nice, and that's it. Okay, so this is like round. The only problem is I just added a bunch of polygons here, so I'm gonna see how this actually gonna end up looking like. I might not be happy with this. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy with this. What if I just leave it like that? Oh, it's bad. I can also do this. Oh, that's bad. I need that actually. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's perfect. That's good. I like that. You can also control this. Good stuff. Yeah, that's good. I like that. So I just needed like a round enough thing here. I'm gonna make this line black. Reminded me of the wait, what? My boyfriend sent me a TikTok that said, "Look at yourself. When was the last time you took Dookie without your phone?" Dude, I take shit without my phone. What do you mean? All the time. I just have Switch for that. I just take my Nintendo Switch and I just like pull while I play like something. Who the fuck needs phone, dude? Yo, stop, yo. Do you have Nintendo Switch? No? Okay. If you ever get one, I can whatchamacallit, I can shit, what is it called? I can mod it for you basically. So you can get like anything, any game you want for free basically. I'm not even joking. I have like 2 of those modded myself. In Minecraft, obviously. I modded the switches in Minecraft. So he got VR goggles and we focused on that. Wait, which one did you get? Oculus? You probably got Oculus. Everyone gets Oculus nowadays. Like 3rd one, right? Probably. I should give them a try, actually. I do have like PlayStation 5 ones, but I should probably get the Oculus ones. The only thing that I don't know with Oculus is it I mean, you probably can. I mean, you can plug it in your PC, right? MetaQuest 3, he says. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, MetaQuest is Oculus. Or is it not? Wait. Is Oculus... Wait, is Oculus the same as MetaQuest? Wait, what? Is Oculus same as MetaQuest? Yeah, Oculus and MetaQuest are the same thing. You bought it from a Polish dude? Yeah. You think Switch 3? Dude, Switch 3 is like at least 10 years away. What are you talking about? Let's see. MetaQuest 3S is a budget-friendly standalone VR MR headset. And let me actually check what are MetaQuest 3. Oh yeah, and 3S is basically the Let's see how much are they. Let's do accepts offers. US. Real quick, boys, and we're gonna continue. Where's my new open box? Open box. Alright, so there are like $300, but this is 3S. $500 for normal. Yeah, like $300. But what is the difference actually? Meta Quest 3S versus 3. Okay, there should be a website where like it compares this shit. Compare headsets. So you got 3S, 3S 250, and 3. 300, 400, and $500. Let's see. So yeah, 3S is like slightly lower pixel, so it's like 30% more. Fresnel. Oh, this one has pancake. Okay. And then display resolution. This one is way better. Like, how much is it? Like 80% better. Refresh rate is same, slightly bigger. Okay. Full color, this is same. Memory is same. This is CPU. Oh, they all have same CPU, so that's good. Oh, GPU at least. So it's all same GPU. Yeah. So they all have same GPU, so it's like fine, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. The thing is, like, this one just has better visuals. Like, Quest 3, not S, just has slightly better visuals. That's it. And gave me nausea 20 minutes into VRChat. Yeah, you know what you need to do for that? If you want to play VR for longer, I actually kid you not, get... well, either you have to do it more and eventually your body's gonna get used to it, right? Or buy Dramina. You know what Dramina is, right? Or like any sort of like traveling pills. Because I am actually super bad with travel as well. I always have to like drink those pills. Like from childhood pretty much. Never fucking got used to that shit. Let's do a cut somewhere around. Did you ask your boyfriend about peeing in a sink, by the way? What did he say? The only thing I do is eat before I do something that will give me nausea. Really? Dude, if I eat, that's like 100% I'm gonna be throwing up. No way. Those pills work pretty good for me. Maybe you just had like a expired one or some shit like that. But give it a try, honestly. I mean, with VR specifically, like they do help a tiny bit. Also, if you want to play a good game, dude, Half-Life Alyx. If you have not done that shit on VR, it's a must play. I don't know how much you are into video games, but if you sort of are, 100% you gotta try Half-Life Alex. Like that game is actually so fucking good on VR. Dude, you know how many people got VR just because of that game? It's actually insane. Actually a very good game. Like a good, well-made VR game. Hell, dude, I wanna actually replay that game once I get like better headset. I do have like a PlayStation 5 headset right now, but it's like it's a little bit weird, like a tiny bit weird. But it's pretty good. I got it like pretty cheap too for like 300 bucks. It was pretty good, but I'm waiting for potentially getting the Steam's new headset. I actually wonder when are they gonna release that shit. I'm doing a computer VRChat right now. Do you have any recommendations to finish the top part of the hair? This one is straight hair, like the one that you use right now for the stream. Should I just make paths of hair or sculpt a sub-DIY? Dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can either do like a sphere, right? And then attach hair bits like from here somewhere, right? Or you can do what I'm doing, which is just do this, right? So what the fuck just happened here? Wait, what happened? Did I move this by accident or what happened? Okay. Wait, no I didn't. But why is it like that? Did I move it? Up is fine. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I can just move it. I have no idea what happened. What's up, bitch? Why are you taking commissions if you don't know how to fucking make models properly? Ah, fucking scammer. You gonna be coming to me every time you have a commission and don't know what the fuck to do, huh? Wow, fuckers. Does your commissioner know that you don't know what the fuck you're doing? I'm wondering if people will even care if a Switch 2 comes out. Hell, I'm shocked that the Switch 2 even sold so much. Because Switch 2 sold so well because Switch is basically like an iPhone in a way. People don't just buy Switch 2 because it's a good console. People buy Switch 2 because it's a status. If you're able to afford and buy Switch, right? It talks more so about your status than it talks about how much of a gamer you are, basically. And there are a lot of fake gamers. You know this, I know this, so everyone knows this shit, right? So it's not really a big surprise that like a bunch of fake gamers are buying Switch just so they can seem like they're... Remember like that time when what was that game fucking called? Ugh. Like a farming game. Everyone was fucking playing it. Shit. Dash, what was it? Animal Crossing, yeah. Remember when Animal Crossing came out and all these fucking normie-ass actors started playing that shit too just to seem like hip? And like, oh look, I play Animal Crossing. It was during COVID times, I'm pretty sure. There was this actress from like, what's her goddamn name from Marvel? She plays Incredible Woman or some shit like... she plays Captain Marvel. Yeah, like that annoying fucking bitch. Yeah, that's the bitch. She's so fucking unbearable too. She has those eyes, you know, the crazy bitch eyes. She has the Masha eyes. Dude, she has the Masha eyes, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I do like my Switch that I have. I got it like only like 2 years ago, I think, which is like pretty much the end of its life cycle. But I really like it, especially after I like modded it, right? In Minecraft, obviously. I only modded things in Minecraft. So after I modded it in Minecraft, like it's so nice to like just play some of these old games and on handheld. I think handheld is the big thing for me. It's funny because like one Switch was gifted to me by my buddy because he had like 3 of them already. So he gifted me the old version, and then I got myself the OLED version later on. Like even just Mario games are so nice on it, dude. Like Mario Wonder, great game. I still gotta play Zelda, but I have like my doubts about it, that it's like slightly shit, I feel like. But Mario Wonder is great, Mario Odyssey is great. Donkey Kong games are great on Switch. Metroid games are absolutely great. I still gotta play all the Metroid games. Oh my god, I actually had to play the new Metroid game. I forgot about it. I've been playing fucking Darksiders, like fucking... Not bad, but like... Why play that when I can't play Metroid? The new one. And the remake, dude. Holy, dude. I have like a whole set of fucking games that I gotta play. I had time. Yeah. But yeah. Where does this go? Doop doop dub doobie dub beep. You were talking about scammer who was trying to scam you. Wait, who? What do you mean?
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hi. It's UV Mapperino. Coming to gauge. Wait, was that tongue and everything fine? Let me check. Beam, 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 beam. Pupuka. Pupuka. Man. Hear the meow? Yeah, it's my cat. Yeah. Okay, so she's meowing because she likes the way she sounds. They're stimulated? Oh, understimulated. I don't know how much I should stimulate her, dude. Jesus. I don't know. Maybe. Mm-hmm. That shows I'm meowing? Yes. Clearly it's me meowing. How did you guess? Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, this will be a little bit hard to actually do asymmetrical. Let me think. Well, not really, actually. Let's take this as a UV here. Like most faces we see are not wait, what? Don't do it asymmetrically. Like most faces we see are not asymmetrical. Huh? Dude, what are you typing? Is it me or you just contradicted yourself in the same sentence? You said don't do asymmetrically because most faces are not asymmetrical. Wait. You said don't do it asymmetrically because most faces we see are not asymmetrical. Okay. But most faces are asymmetrical though. Like, unless you're saying in like VRChat or something. I mean, in real life or something. Like in real life, most faces are asymmetrical. Even your face is asymmetrical. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. So this is gonna be my black lip line, right? I will see. This black lip line should go up until. Imperfections. No, that's not how it works. You guys need to relax. You guys gotta let me do my thing. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Okay. Oh. Yeah, so the problem is usually the way I UV map this. I can do it from the front, but because there's so much. Actually, can I still do it? The problem is like the nose is a little bit too long. It's gonna be weird to paint it properly. The best way to go about this is probably just do something like this. It's gonna be weird, but at least it's gonna work. I'm gonna have another side on this side. Sure. Try it. This. The tongue. Tonge. Oh. I think what I want to do with this is actually maybe do this. I'm actually gonna do 2 eyes, just in case somebody wants to do like heterochromia, homophobia, I mean. You guys like when characters have homophobia on them? Very nice. You like it. It's heterochromia, I think. Yeah, but heterochromia is nice and all, but imagine your character having homophobia. That's funny. I got no. Edgy artists online be doing that? No? What? Being homophobic? I don't know. Do they? I'm not homophobic, dude. I'm literally gay, dude. The thing is though, Sopio, the thing is though, you see, there's a difference, okay? There's a difference between a gay person and a, you know, the hard P word, you know? You know the hard P word? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the hard P word. You see, there's a difference. It's okay to be like gay, right? It's fine. It's whatever, you know? Like, who cares? It's 2026, dude. Who gives a shit? Right? But then if you're a P word, like, just don't be a P word, you know? Because, like, you know, like, and the thing with, like, being a P word is that you don't have to be gay to be a P word, you know? That's another thing with the P word. You can be straight and still be a fucking P word. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, maybe I can connect this like somewhere in the... Yeah, Sophia, do you know that meme? It goes like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I realize you. God damn it. You should hear me do a live performance of that, dude. I do it so naturally. It actually sounds like I'm throwing up. Talking about crime show shouldn't be talked about like there's a bunch of toddlers in the chat. No, I get it. I mean, if it were for me, I would allow any word, right, on the platform. I think the platform itself should not be taking any steps to like censor or do anything of that sort. I think that's like straight up fascism. Like, it should be the society at the end of the day who decides like whatever you're saying, if it's like bad or not, right? But whenever a platform itself is doing that thing, they're not really protecting anyone with that. They're just doing fascism. All there is like there's just a bunch of people in power that are basically enacting their own power. It's nothing else really. If it were for me, I would even allow people saying the N-word. I mean, obviously, allowing somebody to say it is different than not having consequences for it, right? That's why I said the society and people themselves should decide what should be the whatchamacallit, what should be the consequence of that, right? So if you're being an asshole, and if you're saying like a bunch of bad words, right, or whatever it is, the consequence of that would be that people just don't watch you or just don't whatever, right? Another thing is like this literally have never fucking worked. The more you're gonna restrict people, and then more you're gonna give them a like untouchable fruit, the more they will strive to do it, right? So you're not actually fixing like racism or homophobia or anything like that. No, you're just making people more fucking homophobic and more fucking racist. Think about it this way, like in comedy, right? Like racism and homophobia is just not acceptable anymore. There's more racist and homophobic people nowadays than there used to be like years ago. What happened? Like, what happened? You were like censoring all these people throughout the years, but somehow people got more racist and more homophobic. So what happened? Unless like this is all by design, you want this to happen. That's debatable. What, like the people are more racist? People are absolutely more fucking racist, dude. What are you talking about? And I'm not just talking about like people being racist towards black people. I'm talking about people being racist towards white people, people being racist towards Asians, people being racist towards Indians, people being racist towards Muslim people, people being racist towards Christians. I'm talking about all kinds of racism, dude. What are you talking about? It's all because of policies. It's all because of shitty policies. Bro, when my man went to VRChat, some of the boys didn't like that I was a girl. The misogynistic comments along with the literal racist slurs, like, in the VRChat, I went. You know why that happens, Sofio? Because those men in real life are disenfranchised. They're always told that like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. And you know who's telling them all that stuff? Women. Usually it's women that are telling them, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing that. They're at home, it's their mom, it's their grandma, whoever the fuck it is. They're in school, it's their teachers, their principals. They're telling them, you can't do this, you can't do this. You know what the kid like that is gonna do when he gets on the internet? You know it. He's gonna shit on you only because you're a woman. That's it. Not my problem. No, I get it. It's not your problem, obviously. And he's still a shitty kid. No, don't get me wrong. You should still not be a piece of shit, obviously, right? Attention seekers? Okay, I'm actually not gonna do this. Alright. Wait, so what is this part? Is this like the edge? Good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. With censorship, most of the time, it just sparks curiosity. I feel like so it forces people to research things on their own instead of being taught what's good and what's bad. Yeah. Also, that's not really true as well because, like, let's say, like, even like when it comes to like racist kids and shit like that, right? And usually it's like just white kids being racist, obviously. You do understand that they're not racist for no fucking reason, usually, right? Like, the racism doesn't just occur out of nowhere just because it's cool or hip or whatever the fuck. It usually occurs because of like some sort of experiences, basically, right? And that like falls into the whole like kids being or white kids in general being disenfranchised. You see, while they're getting bullied and while they're getting shit on, they can't do anything in opposite because if they do that, the rest of the society is gonna say that they're racist, they're bad people, that they should die and kill themselves and all that shit basically. Only because they're just white. That's it. Of course that kid is gonna be fucking racist, dude. And so the gender stuff and race and everything aside, isn't it like self-respect at this point to behave like a decent, normal human being? In society, yes. Not on the internet. On the internet, you are not you. On the internet, you are just an avatar of yourself. That's it. Internet was always a place where you can be anonymous and do whatever the fuck you want. It's just in recent years the internet is becoming less and less of that. I mean, now you can argue whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but internet was always a place for anonymity. And you know the funny part is, whenever you do not censor that, people actually tend to have proper constructive conversations if you disregard, obviously, them insulting each other all the time. The only reason people even insult each other all the time on the internet is because they can't do that in real life, and that's it. Like, just a tiny bit of it. Too much control. I mean, think about it. Like, go on places like 4chan, dude. You probably heard like a bunch of stuff about how like 4chan people find like houses and fucking places with like coordinates based on how the sky was on a certain day and shit like that, right? I will not understand or have sympathy or give attention, and I don't care whether it's internet or not. I care. I'm okay if like somebody's gonna be a total fucking asshole to me on the internet, while in real life he's gonna behave like a normal human being and we're gonna have a good time together. That doesn't mean that he's fake. That just means that like he needs a place where he can be a little bit chaotic, and in real life he can act like a normal human being. You need a way to vent yourself out, because if you're not able to do that, then you're gonna cause chaos in real life, and you don't want that either. Because you like beef. I don't like beefing with people. I actually hate beefing with people. I genuinely do not like beefing with people. I just hate dumb people. And I hate whenever people are disingenuous. I agree, but I think like it's no one can actually see how they feel behind the screen, so people just say the most bad shit. Well, you see, and this is where you're wrong. You're saying that them saying something bad is bad because it makes you feel bad. Isn't that a you problem than them problem? You see, you're trying to restrict somebody else because you feel that way. That's already a bad mindset. That is already a very bad mindset. That's how you get fascism, my dude. So I'm going to censor you because I feel bad about you, or I feel bad because of you. You know the last time people did that, like a bunch of Jews died? Because they felt very bad. Or they felt bad how the Jews were in society, and they were like, okay, let's just kill them then. You see, it falls into the same thing where like you can't control other people's and what they say, but you can control your emotions and what you say, right? And how you feel. And then, I mean, if you can't, well, that's obviously a problem, right? I mean, you can think that I'm wrong about this, but I really don't think I'm wrong about this. Bullied, abused, or ignored as kids to the point they developed a bit of lack of attention, love, don't get me wrong. I mean, you don't have to feel bad for them or anything like that. No, she's more so saying it like if when kids are bullied, well, I was saying that like when kids are bullied, right, in real life, and they're disenfranchised, right, like, and they're treated like shit by the rest of the society only because they're white, for example, right, because that does happen. What they do is like they go on the internet and then act like assholes on the internet because that's the only place that allows them to actually be angry. Like, imagine like you being shit on all the time, being bullied all the fucking time, and you can't even like feel anger. You know that. You know how that feels. Yeah. What are you gonna do in that case? You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go on the internet and you're gonna call a bunch of people N-word. That's what you're gonna fucking do. Because you can't do it in real life. And you have to understand that. And that's exactly what fucking happened. A lot of these kids, when they do all this shit, it's not because they're just inherently fucking racist. It's because they went through a bunch of like experiences like that made them fucking racist. It's like literally 99% of racists out there, dude. They're not racist out of choice. They're racist out of circumstances. Or like homophobic or whatever. I mean, I do in general don't understand just like whenever people are just don't like gay people. I think it's fucking stupid, obviously, right? Like, who cares? But yeah, that falls into the whole idea of like why people are more racist and more homophobic. Because if you're gonna be punishing people for that all the fucking time, you know what's gonna fucking happen? Well, people are gonna be more fucking racist and they're gonna be more fucking homophobic. Because of that, all of that shit, their lives got ruined. They lost their jobs. They couldn't perform properly in real life or whatever other fucking things. Alright. Oh, that's good. Ooh. What, you working out or something? You working out though? I can hear you pulling those weights. Controlling all your emotions. I've never seen you really lash out at someone who's was being stupid or when they really deserve it. I don't like being yelling. Look, I used to be a very mean motherfucker, all right? And Sopio will agree with me on this, but it's mostly because we live in such a region where like you really can't trust people, right? Eastern Europe in general is just like a very it's a place of like very shitty people. And the number one thing that everyone in Eastern Europe develops is not being fuck, what is it called? Huh? Yeah, it's being cynical. All like 99% of people in Georgia are absolutely fucking cynical. It's because we are constantly lied to. People are always trying to fuck you over. People are always trying to like get something from you, like there's money or whatever the fuck. And then we develop this like pattern recognition basically when it comes to people, where we don't just like listen and hear at what people are saying at core or at face value. We're trying to understand what is the actual meaning behind their words. What are they actually trying to say with that? What are they actually trying to ask with that? That's the problem, all right? And that's a bitch. That is a bitch, dude. The thing is though, like even like being cynical though, like you can overcome that. You can 100% overcome that. But it has to be done in a very specific way, right? The specific way of doing this is actually is very well described by Jordan Peterson. He talks about like cynicism and how to overcome cynicism and like why is it bad, and it is really a bitch basically to live your life very like and be very cynical basically, because that means that you basically can't get anything done. And you can't interact with people, and well, not interacting with people is bad because we do live in society and you need to interact with people whether you want it or not. Since I was a teen and people call me crazy when I clock someone being disingenuous. There you go. And another thing is like you're probably like smarter than an average Georgian as well. Because you do recognize those patterns, because not everyone can recognize those patterns. That's another thing, by the way. Not everyone can recognize those patterns. Pattern recognition is not something that everyone can do properly. Like you have to actually have high enough IQ for that. Mr. Rex, like, sorry, Mr. Rex. How high is my IQ? I have not done any like proper IQ tests. I've only done the ones that are on the internet. You know, the very basic like it's basically about pattern recognition, like those type of tests. I usually score around like 135, 140 on those. At least the first time ever because the problem with those is the more you do it, the faster you do it, it's obvious it gives you higher score. So I think the first time I ever did something like that, I got like 133 or something like that. But yeah, I have not done like a proper IQ test, so I don't know. But again, those are mostly for pattern recognition. They're not for like general trivia or knowledge or something like that. But then, you know, that's also like something different. Like general trivia and knowledge is different. I have a bit of this. It has to be around the 200. It's not. So I understand what you're trying to do there. Not very funny. I don't understand why you have to be sarcastic, but okay. And it's like getting to a Mensa even if you were bad initially. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, not IQ tests, but for a specific IQ test, if you know all the answers, obviously you can just go through it and just like click on the answers very fast. That's why I said the first time ever I did it, I did get something like 133. But you are absolutely right. You can train for it. You can just like look for answers, for example, and the second time you do it, you can just speed run through it. I know that. I get it. Understand. I know how it works. Oh boy. This is gonna be a clue about a no real answer. I mean, even then, to be honest, right? Even that shittiest IQ test, right? That I'm talking about, you probably know what I like. You probably know which one I'm talking about. Like, it's usually like everywhere on the internet. It starts like very simple with like boxes and shit, and then it gets like harder and harder and harder, right? Not anything like crazy. Like even that one, right? Even with that one, you can like sort of get like a general idea how smart or stupid somebody is. When I was in army, there was this kid, right? And like we really wanted to see what was his actual, like we wanted to see like we were just talking about that shit, I remember. And there was this one dude and he was talking about like, oh, like he gets like, usually he gets like 140 on that. And I was like, well, what do you mean usually? If you just keep doing it, of course you're gonna get better answer on it, right? So that's not how it works. He was like, yeah, I know that, but like still. And I was like, okay, sure. But then was this other kid. He was like 18 or something like that. And this dude goes and like, so I was like, oh yeah, can you do this? Like, let's see how much you gonna get on this. So this kid, 18 years old, bro, he could not, for the love, like he just could not figure out the first question. And you know what the first question usually is like on those, right? It's basically something like this. It's like you have like shapes. You have like circle, triangle, square, and then you have like on inside of like you have like usually have like square, then you have circle, triangle, square, and inside you have triangles, triangle, you have like circle, triangle, square, and then you have circles on the inside. And and then the question is, what should be in the last one? Oh wow, I wonder what should be in the last one, right? He could not figure this shit out, dude, I swear. It was insane. You know the weird test on stream years ago? I still have the result. What? Oh shit, dude. Rex Legs is a fucking genius. Einstein, dude. What are some harder to recognize patterns in people? I don't know. Big brain. I feel like lying is always like hard to figure out. I feel like that's like the most basic answer to that too. It's always hard to figure out whether somebody's lying or not. Now you might say that like, well, you see, I know when people lie. It's because I look at them and they get no. Like ultimately you can't. Even if somebody's being nervous or acting weird or something like that, it's usually not an indication of that they are lying or something like that. Now, some people are very bad liars, for example. Like, for example, I'm a very bad fucking liar. Like, there's no way I can lie. You can ask my wife. At some point in life, I actually stopped lying altogether because I realized that like there's no point in lying. But besides that, it's also like it's easier to just be. And like, I'm not saying this like because like oh look, I'm an honest person. No, it's like I genuinely like it's so fucking hard for me to lie because either I get caught up with my own fucking lies or I'm just a bad fucking liar. That's it. There's nothing crazy about it. I'm just bad. I think like that maybe that's why I kind of developed like antisocial behavior because I couldn't survive in a society without like lying. So instead of like developing some sort of like skills in order to interact with other people, I just stopped interacting with people altogether. Because like usually if you're trying to survive in any society, social society, right? You have to develop some sort of like way to defend yourself. And usually people either they learn how to manipulate other people, right? Or they learn how to lie, right? Like that's one of the ways of manipulation as well. I mean, for example, women, right? Women learn how to manipulate. And it's not anything crazy, by the way, the whole like manipulation thing. Like women manipulating is like a very simple thing. Because look, like as a woman, you're weak, like physically. Physically you're fucking weak. But what the fuck are you gonna do against like a strong ass dude, right? Like what the fuck are you gonna do? Well, obviously the best option you have is try to manipulate them somehow. Emotionally or otherwise. Being a bad liar is a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You're only saying that is because, well, we were all taught same values. We're all taught values that lying is bad and you should not be a liar. And if you're not a liar, that means that you're a good person, right? And I mean, it's a normal thing. I get it. But like in my experience, like not being able to lie even a tiny bit is just. Sometimes you need to be able to lie, alright? Sometimes you need to be able to lie. Oh wait, I was yapping so much. I did a very. Oh yeah, it shouldn't be like this. Oh god damn it. Oh, this piece. Backside. Neck. This front and then it's also front.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
Nice to be in orbit.
I remember that guy. You know why I didn't like him? Because he would always talk about how much money he makes and how he had a spreadsheet on his stream for people so that like, and what was the best way to donate to him. He had a spreadsheet basically for that. I really fucking hated him for it. Well, not hated him, but like, you know what I'm saying, right? Yo, let me make a spreadsheet for what is the best way to donate to me so that the least amount of money gets wasted in transactions. Oh, there you go. Kind of tacky to do that. Hey. And this was like the times on Twitch specifically where like talking about and asking for donations and subs was already kind of like out of flavor. Because dude, people used to, you have no idea. People used to go crazy on that. Like asking for subs and donations, it was like a very normal thing. Like streamers used to be like actual internet beggars. I mean, nowadays people just do it through subathons and shit like that. It's just like a different type of emotional manipulation, you know? Like I'm gonna have a timer on my stream and I'm gonna like make you feel bad if the timer runs out. So it's a different type of emotional manipulation, but it's, you know. Fuck off, did Monica. Unless the money goes towards something other than his pocket, he should do that. Wait, what? Turned on again. I'm a truly prophetic. I'm gonna show it on stream. Dash dash. Truly a prophet. Hey, we're losing weight now, okay? Okay. Just gotta lose more weight. Unless that money, wait, they are, I mean, kind of tacky. You said kind of tacky, what else? You can say you hate him. Oh wait, you just gotta learn to adapt. That's okay. I only see learn to adapt, kind of tacky, and then the last one. And then the before that it was in our company something basic IQ test. Is that it? On Gale TikTok, people make up some sub stories and then people donate them. Oh, I know that. Like, I think my mom told me about it. I don't know why, but like, dude, it's like so fucking funny to me that like it's older people now that are so obsessed with the internet. And honestly, I'm sitting here and thinking about that it's a good weather and I want to go and like hike in our mountains over here, right? In like Tatsminda. Meanwhile, my mom is like sending me like some dog shit memes on fucking Messenger and Instagram. Dude, what the fuck happens to older people? I swear, dude. Remember how it used to be that like they would always like accuse younger generation of sitting on the internet and doing like who knows what? Now they are the ones doing that shit. I met up with like some of my relatives a couple days ago, and they were talking about how one of my relatives was like, yeah, my grandpa is just sitting on fucking TikTok all day. Like, it's crazy, dude. It's actually insane. I don't know how it is in like Europe, for example. Yo, Rexlex, are people in Germany, like older people, like sitting on fucking TikTok all day? It's funny how we are more resistant to that bullshit than older people. I even found an old conversation with Deadmau5. Dude, I can probably find that conversation with Deadmau5 in my chat. Dead. Oh, there we go. Yo, Sopia, you know who Deadmau5 is? You know who this guy is? Aw. Does your boyfriend know? Is he around? Ask him. My life, it's my life achievement having Deadmau5 in my DMs. That was like fucking 7 years ago though. He said no. Okay. What do you say? He was just asking me to rig his mouse, basically. I don't want to look at the chat because I'm gonna cringe at myself because I probably like typed like a bunch of nonsense. God, that was a fucking dog shit model too. I'm gonna show it on stream. He basically wanted me to rig this. That was it. Gotta go. Have a nice day, yo. Take care. This was made by him, by the way. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a leak and I'm gonna get an apple. Be right back. Rat. Ah! Why do I smell metal? Oh wait. Nice anime, dude. Cinema, yeah. That's funny. Not loading for me. Not working. She has like some extra energy recently, dude. Shut it. Shut it, bitch. No. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Alright. Being kicked out. Short. Yes.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0,
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Black. Why do you have to specify that it's black, dude? Huh? What is this? Why do you have to specify that she's black? Trying to imply something here, huh? What if it was white? I bet you wouldn't even say its skin color. You would just say cat. You would not even mention its skin color. Or fur color, rather. Typical race baiter. Dude, we saw such a funny cat the other day. We were walking outside, and there was this girl, and she had this cat on a leash, dude. It was a black cat on a leash. I think it was a boy, and like, he was just kind of going on the edge of the street specifically. But he was walking, you know, normally. Oh, that was so funny. Some tolerate. It really felt like he was tolerating it. Not that he was enjoying it. He was like, fine, I'll walk. It was like that type of situation. It was so funny. Have white skin underneath, therefore isn't that cat both? I think it was also a Maine Coon cat. Now Dunphy wants a Maine Coon cat.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Now we could basically ride on a doll.
Computers now have primary
That would be
control
funny.
over vehicle function.
Alright, let's actually paint face first. See where we get. You watching shorts? You watching shorts? I mean, you can watch them, it's fine.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And we're just gonna do a quick. I will be redrawing this, by the way. I just want like something right now. Wow. Wow. Hmm. What about the food? Want to make a salad? But we don't have eggs. Типа салат и нарежешь курицу и в салат и с грек йогуртом. Да, да. Тоже. Oh shit! This is too sharp. Dude, why this bitch looks like Amira, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck is this banger, dude? Is YouTube chat better than Twitch chat? Right now, neither, because it's dead. It honestly depends. I don't know. Like sometimes there are some days where there's a lot of fucking dumbass people on YouTube, and then there are some days where it's just Twitch. So yeah, I don't know. I think in general, the good quality chatters in both places, they're great. Like the good quality ones. What is this shit song? The previous one was so good. What the fuck? Jesus. Ashi. No, this one is good. I like this one. Dude, I want this on Beat Saber, dude. God, I miss Beat Saber, dude, so much. I tried Beat Saber yesterday, and... Dude, I really fucking hate how, like... I don't know, like, maybe it was, like, a PlayStation 5 issue, or maybe it's a Beat Saber issue, but, well, it has to do with PlayStation VR specifically. I'm not getting, feedback properly. Like, vibration, you know? It's, like, delayed, and it's weak. So you don't feel it when you slice those blocks. And there's no fix for it. 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 And there's No, 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 it's not a skill issue, dude. I'm still there. I played yesterday and like I played one of the hardest maps. I'm still there, dude. The only problem is, like I said, like it's just the feedback. It's bad with like PlayStation specifically. I did do a tiny bit of shadows here as well. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, what up, dude? Why do I get white? Huh? Hmm? Oh, okay. I think it's because I did darken first. He's a mommy rat? Yeah. What up, Zides? What up, dude? Mommy rat. Show me her. What is that emote, dude? It's not done yet, actually, Zayed. I've been only working on the head for now. But I will get it done, alright? By the time, next time you come here, it's probably gonna be done, alright? 4 weeks. You think I can finish this in 20 days? I think I can finish this in 20 days.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO. Beautiful, beautiful.
But I don't slack. What the? Yo, Zayas, thank you, dude. Thank you for the subs. Thank you, my man. Who's that? Thank you, Mr. Zayas. Thank you, dude. She still needs color, but not bad so far. There's a mirror is like not white enough. I know why mine. See her face. Wait, you really like the rat face? You like the rat? What the hell? It's a good sign, I guess. Oh, wait. Because Rat, when they showed Jane Doe, they immediately sold me the game. My first thought were, she will be mine at any price. Okay, dude. Rat. 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 Oh shit, it's a rat. Wait, she has like a unintentional choker though. She has unintentional choker. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Huh? What'd you say? Is it like black stuff? What? Ah shit, it's a rat. I gotta draw her good eyes though. This one still feels like whiter. I'm not sure why. Like same color though. Yeah. What is that? Final boss of capitalismo. You can't do that, dude. I mean, you can, but if... How are you doing, Mr. Neozi-kun? Need like a darker under eyes. Then why am I still going into the Altushka direction, dude? I don't understand. Stop it. Get some help. I'm trying to make this red and Altushka. Not a bad thing, but... Just can't avoid these Altushkas, dude. Where's my camera? I can't do the thing that I was trying to do. Is food done, Dosh? Huh? Oh, is it? Gotta go, boys. Whenever I want to maybe able to make pussy like you, I am. Did you try it out? Did you try my pussy? It doesn't sound weird at all. I need like some sort of like highlight, but I'm not sure what to do. She needs better eyes. 100%. The rest of it is not bad. Maybe a tiny bit more color on her cheeks. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Alright. I'll be back tomorrow with this. Alright guys, I'm gonna be done for today, but I'm gonna be good tomorrow and I'm gonna continue this. But thank you very much for hanging out. It was very cool, very nice. You check out the links in the chat. Let the cat back in. Oh, she's already out. Don't worry about it. Don't feel her out. Yeah, join our Discord. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. Check out Twitch and YouTube and follow me there. Also, check out Boot, Gumroad, and Jinx. You can purchase some models there. The bunny model that I made a while ago, it's available. You can purchase it if you want to. It's fully fixed. There's no problems with it, so do check it out. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. See you.